What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Cheeseburger782 or Conrad, and this is some gameplay here from Origins. I'm playing with a few pals. Someone leaves, so we eventually just rage quit. We don't care, or we care about how far we get because we want to be one of our friends who are on public match, so no one could join in back again, which sucks, but I understand why they have that. Anyways, that's not the topic for today's video. We're actually looking back in the past to Black Ops 2, and we're comparing it kind of to Call of Duty Ghosts and the experiences we've had so far with both games. This is my own personal view, so if you agree with any of them or disagree with any of them, please tell me in the comment section below. And of course, as always, give this video a like rating if you did enjoy the content for today's video. At 150 subscribers, we'll be uploading a funny moments video that me, Ryan, and Jeffrey, or Nintendo Gamer, recorded a few nights ago when it was really cold. We did a zombies game on Kino de Toten, and there was some pretty funny moments in there. So like I said, I think we only need one more subscriber to get that video out. Tell a friend and hit whoever you want to subscribe. Anyways, let's get into the real topic of the video. So we're just looking back on Call of Duty Ghosts or Black Ops 2, and we're seeing if I like it better than Ghosts so far. And here's my thoughts. So in Black Ops 2, the game was obviously set in 2025, so you had to expect some crazy things to come at you, of course. After all, it's in 2025. Some fun things that I did enjoy or like to see in the game that they added was the target finder. Even though it was newbie, I liked it. It was a cool attachment to add into the game and a really fun aspect to have in a video game set in 2025. The hunter-killer drones, those were a really fun thing to use, especially if you had the swarm or just one of them. They were a fun idea. I'm not saying I really enjoyed them because I always got killed by hunter-killer drones, but they were a good idea, and I like that in Call of Duty games when they come out with really nice ideas and which can either improve the game or not help the game out at all. Anyways, you get the point there. The game at first was highly populated by SMGs and sniper rifles. Assault rifles lost all their power. Let's be honest here. SMGs and sniper rifles were the go-to weapon for everyone. And I used the PDW for like the first few months, and I loved that gun, and now I think it's still my favorite gun on that game. It's very reliable until that update came out, and nothing happened to the sniper rifles, but everything happened to those submachine guns. Assault rifles, like I said before, were not the same. Black Ops 1, you could run around or rush around with an AUG and you'd be perfectly fine. There were some big problems though. I think the number one biggest problem out of the whole game, and this is pretty big here, it wasn't any of the guns, it was the class customization. That was the biggest problem. The Big Ten system sucked. It honestly did. Let's face it. They should have tried a bit harder when, figuring out, hey, how we're gonna figure this out. So there wasn't any overpowered things. But of course there were overpowered class setups in which you could just dominate. Just like the knifing class. Even though knifing was like trying to show Helen Keller where the pie is on the counter. I don't know how else to expect there or to tell you guys how it is, but it wasn't good. People would dodge you out and that'd lag, and everything was so bad that people could still knife you with all those stupid classes where you just ran around with all 6 perks, and yeah, not good. This is where I give Ghost a round of applause for implementing this really great class setup thing. I'll talk into that a little bit later. The second problem for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was, drumroll please, C4. Yeah, C4. I'm not gonna lie, I was a C4 user, if you will, a throw-in blower. Those things were so powerful. They were explosive in a box. Honestly, they you get a lot of people angry with that. The third problem, there was no sleight of hand. You only had the fast mag attachment, which was, it was dumb. I really like having the sleight of hand as a perk, not as an attachment. And sniper rifles, another huge problem. I don't care if you were making montages. We have montages on our channel from BO2, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they're good. Sniper rifles are good, but they should be more like Battlefield 4's. The bullet drop, and I was watching some gameplay of it. They look perfectly fine. The majority of people use assault rifles anyways. I barely see any snipers used. Another problem, and the final, oh, actually, not the final problem. Anyways, the next problem is the assault shields. They were extremely overpowered. If you thought about it, there was no game where you could set this riot shield down and camp behind it. There were some strategies on Nuketown. Oh my goodness, you could barely counter them. You see them all the time. Smash down their assault rifle, or sorry, not assault rifle, assault shield, and they sit behind it with an LMG. And that's our last problem. Target finder LMGs. That should not be a combination. If you had your assault shield out, you slapped it down on the ground, and you camped behind it, you would get a swarm every game. It was hard not to. Anyways, we're not in multiplayer anymore. We're in zombies. So zombies, let's face the facts here, they were crap maps, except for Origins and Mob of the Dead, and maybe Buried. But there was not a lot of time put into them, like they said they were going to. They were really crap. I'd rather play 5 every single day of the week rather than Transit. It was that bad. So let's go to Ghosts now. Let's see what I think about this. So Ghosts. First thing, class customization. Great. Please keep it forever. Great perks. Everything is so perfect. There's no perk that is overpowered or anything because there's point values and it is so good. Please keep it that way. It is just fantastic the way they had this set up. Just great. Great. It really props to you, Infinity Ward, for coming up. This should have been the pick 10 system, honestly. Great perk system. Keep it. Great class customization. All these headgears and uniforms. Keep it up. Keep it this way. Just fantastic. Anyways, the thoughts about Ghosts. You get killed fast. In Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1, I really felt like I was alive a lot more than I am in this game. I feel like I'm constantly getting killed very easily. Which some people like, some people don't. But a lot of people think that the player health should increase because people who want to die fast go to hardcore. Ghosts. The things that suck about Ghosts. Let's go there. Number 1, it's boring. It is the most boring Call of Duty I've ever played in my whole entire life, and I've played not really that long, I guess. I played MW2, which I think was the oldest Call of Duty I've ever played, but it is so boring. Ghosts, oh my goodness, I'd rather go to a funeral home and play bingo with elderly people than play you. Number 2, Ghost streaks, everything. Maybe not specialists, but everything sucks. The streaks are extremely boring or extremely awkward to use. The Griffin is the only okay streak I like to enjoy to use. Everything else is just boring. The Maniac's alright too, but let's be honest, I'd rather roll in a chopper gunner or call the attack dogs in. Number 3, like I said, not fun at all. It's honestly just a boring game to me. But overall, Ghosts is just boring, and honestly I feel like Black Ops 2 streaks are a lot better. Now that I look back, I might actually enjoy Black Ops 2 better than Ghosts. For as much bullcrap there was in Black Ops 2, its gameplay was fantastic. The colors and popping and glowing that they gave off really gave the game a special flair. Ghost's gray colors make me want to sleep. If if Black Ops had great streaks as in Black Ops 2, with gun balance from Black Ops, and customization from Ghosts, and dedicated servers from Battlefield 4, you'd have a fantastic game. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below, and as always, have a blessed day.